Unit 3. Problems. Track 30. Person 1.
Well, I think the biggest problem is when we have late deliveries. Then there isn't enough stock to sell to customers. We also sometimes get difficult customers who want you to spend a lot of time with them or who want their money back for no reason.
Track 31. Person 2.
I have big problems with the computer system. It seems to crash once or twice a week. When this happens, it means I can't work. The other big problem is we have a lot of documents, which are sometimes difficult to find. It's a big office, and a lot of documents go missing when people don't return them.
Track 32. Person 3.
Well, we're always very busy. It's never quiet. I guess the worst problem, apart from that, is people who are rude to you on the phone. People think they can say anything because they can't see you. Sometimes it's difficult to be polite to all the customers.
Track 33. Person 4.
Well, it can be very noisy at times, but for me, that's not a problem. I think it's normal. The worst problem is when the machinery breaks down and we can't work. We have to stop production and call the engineers. The other big problem is when customers want to change their orders.
Unit 3. Problems. Track 34.
What are typical work problems for you?
As a consultant, I run my own business and I'm often on my own, but my clients have quite complicated problems that they need to resolve. My biggest problem is having enough time to do a good job with the amount of work I've got to do. And then I also face urgent requests for help when I'm already very busy.
Unit 3. Problems. Track 35.
What are the biggest problems in companies you know?
Most of the companies I work with are big international companies facing complicated situations. Probably the biggest problem they face is the amount of change they have to go through all the time. And they have to go through that change fast, at speed. Secondly, they find it very difficult to plan their needs and therefore also to plan their resources. In other words, their staff, the equipment, the property, the money they need to satisfy their customers. And their customers expect them to reduce their prices at the same time as these companies have increasing costs. So they have to be much more productive, much more efficient all the time.
Unit 3. Problems. Track 36.
Can you give an example of a problem you solved?
My customers usually ask me to help them solve complicated problems where lots of people need to be involved in designing the solution. Recently, there was a computer system that had to be introduced that affected millions of customers and their bills. At the last moment, a problem arose that affected the whole system. I brought the technical team, the business team, the project team and the suppliers together in one room, and by understanding the whole problem and by understanding each other's individual problems, we came up with a solution that solved the problem altogether.
Unit 3. Problems. Track 37.
Hello, United Food Corporation.
Good morning. My name's Marcia Jones, Hove Stores.
Good morning, how can I help?
I'd like to speak to Harry Palmer, please.
Hold on a minute, I'll put you through.
Harry Palmer.
Hi, Harry. Marcia here.
Hi, Marcia.
I need some information. Can you give me the name of your new marketing assistant, please? I need to contact him.
Certainly. His name's Jeff Hayden.
Could you spell his name for me, please?
OK. Jeffhaydon.
Sorry. Could you repeat that, please?
Jeffhaydon.
Right. Jeffhaydon?
No, not G, J. Jeff. And Hayden has a Y, not an I. Haydon.
Right. OK, I've got that. Thanks very much.
No problem.
I'll speak to you soon, Harry. Bye.
Unit 3. Problems. Track 38. Call 1.
Hello?
Hello, Jackie Singer here. Can I speak to Beverly Simpson, please?
Speaking. How can I help you?
I've got a problem. I can't meet your boss, Vanessa Gordon, next Wednesday. Something's come up.
Okay. I'll pass on your message. I'm sure we can arrange another time.
Thanks very much. Bye.
Bye.
Track 39. Call 2.
Good morning. This is Michael Benson, PKJ Electronics.
Oh, hello, Michael. This is Sheila Clark. What's the problem?
It's about the delivery of mobile phones. I want 50, not 15.
Sorry about that. I'll deal with it immediately.
Good. I need them by the end of the week.
Okay, it's no problem. Bye for now.
Thanks for your help. Bye.
Track 40. Call 3.
Good morning, Harding Kitchenware. Denise Robbins speaking.
Hello, my name is Mike Jackson. I'm phoning about my dishwasher. There are no instructions in the package.
Oh dear, sorry to hear that. Which model is it?
Hold on, I'll check. It's the PT1095 model.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it, please?
PT1095 model.
Got it. I'll send some new instructions right away.
Track 41. Call 4.
Hello.
Hello?
David Patterson here, Hudson and Company. Can I speak to Jim Roberts, please?
Speaking.
There's a problem with the invoice you sent me.
Oh, really?
Yes. I can't read it very well. The words are not clear.
Ah, sorry about that.
Also, I think the figures are wrong.
I'll look into the matter and send you another invoice. Is that okay?
Fine. Thanks very much.
Unit 3. Problems. Track 42. Guest 1.
I don't like my bedroom at all. It's really small and dark. There's no light in the ceiling, and one of the table lights is broken. There's a lot of noise outside the window, and I don't have a view of the city. All the walls are grey, and there are no pictures. The gym has no equipment, and the sauna is never open.
Track 43. Guest 2.
My bedroom's too small. It isn't bright and the walls are grey. The bathroom isn't well equipped. There's no bath and the shower doesn't work well. It has internet, but it's so expensive to use. $10 an hour. I have an old television in the sitting room. There are no satellite programs, just 3 or 4 local ones, so I can't watch TV in the evening.
Track 44. Guest 3.
I'm not happy with the apartment. The bedroom's too small and the air conditioning doesn't work. The sitting room doesn't have enough furniture. There is just one old sofa and no desk. I like to swim every day, but the pool's too small and the water isn't clean. The terrace and garden are nice, but there is no furniture there, no tables or chairs. At night, it's very noisy outside the building.
Track 45. Guest 4.
The apartments look good in the advertisement, but when you get here, everything's different. The beach is about 20 kilometres away, not just a few minutes by car. And there are so many people on it. There's no sand either. I hate that kind of beach, don't you?
Working across cultures 1. Track 46.
Understanding dining habits in different cultures is important if you want to build strong business relationships. The key is preparation. So, before you go to another culture, find out about their dining habits. In this workshop, we are going to look at 7 areas that you should research before you travel abroad. I'll start with arrival. Is it important to be punctual, to arrive on time? For example, in Denmark, it's not good to arrive late, but in Italy, you can arrive at dinner up to 30 minutes late. Secondly, seating. Who sits where? Should you wait before sitting down? For example, in Germany, it is good manners to wait until you are shown where to sit. Thirdly, how much to eat? In Norway, Malaysia and Singapore, it is rude to leave food on your plate, but in Egypt and China, leave a little food on your plate to show you are full. Fourthly, what you use to eat. Do you use a knife and fork, chopsticks or hands? In Arab cultures, you should not eat with your left hand. I'll move on to drinking. In some cultures, alcohol is not allowed, and in other countries, such as Korea, Japan and Russia, it is rude or unlucky to pour your own drink. Body language is another important area. Is it bad behaviour to rest your elbows on the table, as it is in Germany? Finally, leaving. In China, it is common to leave soon after your meal. However, in Colombia, it is polite to stay for a while after the meal. We will now look at each of the 7 areas in detail, but remember, if you are not sure what to do at the dining table, then do the same as your host or other guests who know the culture.